welcome to Dave's Think Tank. If you're a pinball owner like me, you probably spend a lot of time working on the mechanics under the playfield and the electronics in the back box and the lights everywhere. But I bet you haven't given a moment's thought to the apron. The apron is that metal piece at the bottom of the playfield that's used to display the instruction cards. I don't know about modern pinball machines, but I don't think the designers back in the 70s and 80s gave a moment's thought to them either. This is what mine looks like, and I think it's fairly typical of the era. A massive piece of stamped metal painted in colors that don't really match the rest of the playfield, with graphics that are totally not on theme. Your instruction cards are also probably stained, yellowed with age, and likely don't even reflect the rules you've programmed into the machine. You'll notice mine also has a government-issued stamp of approval stuck right in the middle. One day last month I got annoyed enough of that stamp to rip it off, daring the Ontario Hydro cops to come and get me. But then I found out that stamp had been hiding where someone had scraped the apron repeatedly with a box cutter or something, so now I had an ugly scarred apron to look at for the rest of my life. That's when it occurred to me, I could do better. I didn't have to put up with any of this, and neither do you. You can turn your apron from this into this. And you can do it with inexpensive items most people have lying around their home. For little effort and a cost of just pennies, you can make your apron a highlighted feature of your machine. Let me tell you how. The first thing you have to do is take some pictures of the artwork around your pinball. There's lots to choose from, including the back glass, playfield, plastics, even the cabinet art. You might also need to take some pictures of the apron, assuming you want to replace the existing artwork in its existing format. Although if you just want to completely freestyle it, go right ahead. Next, you're going to need some kind of photo editing program. I'm going to assume you have one that you like and you can use to some small extent. If you don't, I usually use pixlr.com. That's pixlr.com. It's free and has most of the functionality you would expect. If you're not familiar with graphics programs, then maybe watch a few tutorials. Now loading your photos and get creative. The first thing you need to do is square up any frames you intend to use from the original apron. If you took your pictures on even a slight angle, then right angles on the apron will not be right angles in your photo. Most photo editing programs will have some kind of free transform option to allow you to stretch it into the shape you're looking for. Pieces of pinball artwork can be manipulated, isolated, and combined to make your artistic vision come to life. Select colors from the apron photos to be used as your background color, and your graphics will look like they're printed right on the metal. When your artwork is ready, do a test print on regular paper. You'll likely need to take some measurements and do some adjustments to get it to fit perfectly. A little math here can save you a lot of paper. When you're ready, do your final print on glossy photo paper. Now cut out your artwork. I try not to touch the actual artwork while I'm doing this, as it can pick up fingerprints. I like to use double-sided tape to stick down my artwork, as this keeps my options open to change it up in the future. But the instruction cards just slip into the card slots. And we are done! Now this is an apron worthy of this pinball machine. Just be sure to watch out for those Ontario Hydro cops.